Alright guys, this is what you've all been waiting for, the Lost Lace fight. So first thing we are going to do is go to do the red memory, which we'll need our 3 hearts for. If you don't have at least 3 out of the 4 old hearts, I have a video on every one of them, so make sure you go back and check my videos if you need help getting one. But we are in Bone Bottom, we're heading over to the shamans here, and we're going to talk to them about, you know, getting into the memory to get what we need to get into the void, which is basically what this whole thing has been the whole time. Was we're trying to figure out how to get into the void to save Farloom. And so I got a little confused. I talked to them and nothing happened, so I started looking around a little bit here. But basically you're gonna have to talk to them twice. So now I'm gonna go back and talk to them again. And you'll talk to them about the old hearts and, you know, getting ready to do the little ritual. And so they are going to tell us to lay down and take a little nappy nap. And here they go doing their little ritual here. And so if you want to do the red memory like yourself, then go ahead and skip ahead to the next timestamp. But it's really cool, and there's a lot of backstory, and I want to talk about all of it. It's so cool. So here we go, falling into the dream world. Red memory. And so when you first drop down, don't drop right onto the edge like I did. This is gonna be like some pretty easy platforming sections through here. We're gonna make our way to the right and just be pogoing off these little spider webs until we can approach the first memory. And so the memories are in these like red doors. And so our first memory is little baby hornet sitting with all the other spiders. Show us your craft. Prove yourself more of a weaver than a worm. And so here Hornet goes, learning how to bind for the first time. How sweet. Now all the other spiders are disappearing. And I was wondering why Hornet's head is shaped different from the other spiders. Like all the other spiders have like those round heads, like even Lace, Grandmother Silk, First Sinner, they all have round heads. But our next memory will kind of explain why, not really. But after this memory, we're gonna head to our left. And so she's like going deeper and deeper into her memories here. So we're gonna pogo across. And so here you can just drop straight down. I was scared that it was gonna trick us and drop us into like spikes or something, because Silksong has a tendency to do that sometimes, but it's safe to just drop straight down. And we're gonna make our way across to our next memory. And so this is actually so cool to me. Like that was a stag station sign and the elevator from Hollow Knight. And so if you don't recognize this place, this is it's called like the Lost City or the Hidden City or something, on the other side of Deep Nest in the OG Hollow Knight game. And this is where we found Hera the Beast, one of the 3 dreamers. And so that's what this memory kind of alludes to. and it's baby Hornet with Hera the Beast, who is actually Hornet's mother, and the Pale King is her father. And so you can see like the shape of Hera's head. It's very similar to the shape of Hornet's head. So I'm assuming that's why she has a different shaped head than other spiders. Her mommy's gone and she's all grown up. And so this time we're gonna head to our right. And get some more really cool memories, bro. Like this is like one of the coolest like levels, I guess, in the game to me. It's very like nostalgic of the original Hollow Knight, which I also have an entire series on. Some of you might have already watched it. I know a lot of people watch that and then play Silksong, and then they watch my Silksong guides. But here we are in this area that's like reminiscent of the Hive. So we pogo across, looking for our next memory here. And we head into this room. And this is so cool to me. So this is the Queen of the Hive. And we found her ghost in Hollow Knight. And I even said it in one of the videos. I was like, who is she? I don't know. I don't know if she's got any kind of lore or importance to the story. But basically, she was Hornet's mentor. Which is just so cool to me. I wonder if that's why her name is Hornet, is because she was like kind of raised by the bees. But she was like a spider, not a bee. And so we just drop straight down. And now we get flashbacks of White Palace, but it's nowhere near as like difficult as White Palace though. But yeah, White Palace was like some hell in Hollow Knight. Drop down some more. And we're gonna go and find our final memory here. And so this is super cool too. If you don't remember this character, this is the White Lady from Hollow Knight, and it is the Knight's mother. So Hornet and the Knight share the same father, which is the Pale King, but they have different mothers. So the White Lady is the Knight's mother, and she was also the Queen of Hallownest. She is going to give us a gift, which is the Everbloom. Fragile flower taken from a deep and distant memory. Its pale light protects against the void. And so that's the pale flower from Hollow Knight 2. That's so cool. Like they kind of tie everything together with this. And so the Everbloom will protect us from the void. And when we wake up, the shamans are like dead or something, or they left, or they're hiding in their shells. I don't know. But basically, the quest now says that we need to return to the void. So we're gonna make our way back to the Bell Station. And so I will say, get ready for the boss fight. At this point, I have not fully upgraded the needle yet. I have one left, and I also am missing one of the masks. So if it is too hard for you, then feel free to either continue the series, and I'm gonna make those guides in future videos, like the very last mask and the whole mask shard guide, and also we already got all the pale oil, so you can probably already upgrade your needle. I just wanted to go ahead and make this video. Anyways, here we are in Deep Docks, and we're gonna head straight down and get to the diving bell. If you know how to get there, you can kind of skip ahead to the Lost Lace fight or to the Abyss part, because it's not too bad, but there's a couple different paths you can take in the Abyss, so you want to take the right path to get to Lost Lace. But pretty much we just drop straight down here. We press this button, go through this door. Hopefully you have that shortcut unlocked, or you're gonna have to go all the way around. You can rest at this bench, and we're gonna drop straight down again. And hopefully you also have this shortcut unlocked, where we had to go all the way around and hit that lever, because that was not fun. That's not a fun time. Anyways, head all the way to the right. Now this is the room with the diving bell, and you can see it looks a little different, and I didn't know at first. I thought you could just walk up and get the guy to drop it, but he'll talk to you. He'll say, come meet me up at the controls, right? So we are gonna have to go talk to him first. And he didn't even know we survived. He was like, she dead. But anyways, he tells us that the old bell was kind of crap, and he fixed it now. And yeah, he says it's good as new, and he'll drop us back down. He's kind of like, why would you want to go back down there? But now we can just call him on the intercom and drop down. And luckily, this time we don't have any issues. And we have reached the Abyss. So in this first kind of section, we're just gonna head all the way as far left as we can go. Look out for all the creepy crawlies. Look out for this big guy. Do not like the big guys. Yeah, I was being a little careless. I was going too quick. And over here we have the claw line. Still being careless. And so we've reached the far left, and we're just gonna drop straight down here. I couldn't remember where to go, but yeah, you just drop straight down. And I thought I needed silk, but there's a bench down here, so you ain't gotta really worry about getting silk. So down here we're gonna take our right, going across the Abyss Lake here. And here is our bench. This is where you're going to spawn after you die to Lost Lace about 100 times. And so we get another little dialogue with Lace, just like last time we came to the Abyss. She says you're going to be sorely disappointed if you're looking for her, because whatever's down there now is no longer her. But we Hornet. We don't fear the darkness. We got a flower now. Dive right in that thing. Cue the inspirational music. So our flower's doing the work. It is protecting us from death, pretty much. Starting to look a little tore up though. And here we are. And look who we found down here. Old Granny Silk all strung up. And of course, Lost Lace. And so I'll put this little section in just so y'all can see, like, when you first start. Like, dude, I'm kind of a sweat at this game, and this is what happened to me the first time I fought her. I kind of got my ass whooped, but we're gonna skip ahead to the fight where I actually beat her, because this actually took me a lot of tries. And so she's got like 4 different phases pretty much. Her first phase is just kind of learning her normal attacks. The only new one she has that she didn't have before, I think, is the void arm thing. But if you see what she's doing here, like when she does the parry, if you hit the parry, you can jump and get free hits. Like, use your double jump, jump above where she's parrying, and you get free hits. I do that pretty much all throughout this fight. Do it again there, except she kind of blocked that one, but I'm gonna do it again here. Easy way to get free hits, man. And she kind of leaves herself open a lot. But yeah, you can 100% see the difference between like the first fight when I fought her and after I fought her about 20 times. So she'll do that, the slide, and you can get free hits on her all day when she does the slide. Just jump and pogo. And then she'll do her stab, you can pogo that. Whenever she does her arm throw thing, you can pogo that. Like, phase 1 will get really easy once you learn her moves. Like, everything can be pretty much countered and leave her open. And so this is phase 2, where now we have to worry about like environmental hazards, like these void tendrils in the floor, and then these things shooting at us, which to avoid that, I just kind of like don't really run, because you might run into either the tendrils or lace, but you can kind of run past them. And then when she shoots her little void balls or whatever, if you stand still, you can pivot kind of between them so they don't hit you. And you can see those ones almost hit me. But same thing, like same exact openings, you just have to dodge like more stuff now. And she'll pop up out of the ones from the floor, but see, you can stand between those. And so I would say maybe Tax would be good in this fight as a tool. I still have Conch Cutter equipped. I didn't even use any tools in this fight. But yeah, see, if you're always moving, the little bullet things won't ever hit you. And so there we go. We've completed. If you got this far, good job, dude, because let me tell you, dude, this was a tough fight. That was the phase 2 pretty much. And so now she has a phase 3. This part, this is actually going to happen throughout the fight. But you can kind of double jump and glide over these giant waves. And you kind of have to anticipate which way they're going to go from. And you can know when they're coming from all the little bubbles coming up. And so now it's gonna get a little quicker. She gets a little bit more moves. Or it's just like the void waves, I think, is the only new move here. And then she'll start to use more moves faster, like combining the bullet shots and the void coming out the ground and stuff. But you can see, like, we're still getting the move, like the hits on her the same way as before. It's a very like patient fight. You just have to wait for her openings and basically learn how to dodge everything. And so we're gonna float over this, and it always comes from one side and then the other side. Stand between those. Pop her when she does her void arm. Pop her when she does her diagonal slam. You can pop her when she does that too, but it's, you know, just be careful. You can see I got hit. Stand between those. You can pop her when she does that. And if she follows it up with void arm, you can get 2 in on her. See, so that's the only issue with like walking to dodge the bullets, is that sometimes she'll be standing there. So you can see I walked right into her. So yeah, but that's the issue, is it's hard to keep up with, like, okay, there's tendrils from the floor, there's these little balls flying in the sky, there's little bullets coming at me, she's trying to attack you while all this is happening. It's easy to get caught up. And so now she screams, and now this is her new attack. Similar to her other attacks that she used to do when we fought her before, but it's like the void version. And it will deal 3 massive damage if you get caught up in it. But yeah, it's very easy to like lose your pacing and just die. Like you start getting hit by something, and then you get hit by another thing and another thing, and you just die. It's like panic mode, but just stay calm. Focus on dodging. Just watch for these kind of attacks like that, the slides, you know, like just wait for her to do an attack where she is left open. Got one there. Knocking the void out of her. Oof, that was close. You should be able to easily dodge her grab attack though. Just don't get caught in a circle. Got some more waves coming. So it's easy if you like run away from the wave and then double jump and float and like go back towards it once you float. We're getting close. It's about done now. But yeah, you can see this fight takes some stamina, man. It's a long fight. As it should be. It's the final boss, so. Boom. 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 Still leaving herself open. Same as before. Another wave. But yeah, so if the fight ends up being too hard, just continue the series until we get all the masks and upgrade the needle one more time, and come back later. Man. Alright, we got her once, we got her twice. We getting close. We getting close. Sometimes it's good to just stand still. Hit her again. Look, I think I started getting impatient at this part, and I was like, bruh, we gotta figure out how to take her down real quick. Dude, that was so smooth, dodging that. And boom, final hit. And so the next part is going to show the ending. So if you don't want it to be spoiled, this is all you need. Here she comes, floating up to the top. We done knocked the void out of her. And we gonna pick her up and take her with us. We're gonna take her home. Because we just want to be friends. And so we're gonna silk soar up. Super long cutscene. And our flower is almost faded. Look, the void is just waiting. It's like, just wait till that flower's gone. Oh, flower's gone. It's coming for us. And another cameo from Hollow Knight. It's the Knight who, in the true ending of Hollow Knight, took in the void to save Hallownest, and he saved us. And so the void releases its grasp on Farloom. Very good ending. Y'all let me know what you think about the ending in the comments. Oh, and watch this. This is so funny. Lace wakes up. Just starts laughing, bro. Like, is it a laugh or a cry? I don't know. I think it's a laugh. It's just so funny. She wakes up and starts laughing. And that's it. You have done it, my friends. The series will continue. We are at 93% completion right now. We are going for 100. So make sure you're followed. Make sure you leave me some comments. I love it when people leave me comments. And the series continues. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.